أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear brothers and sisters, Quranic journey, Assalamu alaikum
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Sorry, you were supposed to do the salam. Say.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We hope that you're doing well, inshallah. This is the second video in the series of the videos in which we're going to be discussing a very important surah, especially for your kids. And this surah has a very important message, especially for your kids. We're going to be teaching you to how to deliver this message to your kids and how kids and parents can communicate with each other about an important surah and words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the message of this surah is what, Muhammad Radha?
That your kids do not be afraid of hard working. They'll say, let's do it.
Ahsantum. If they learn the message of this surah, if they learn the meaning of this surah, then they're not going to be afraid of facing challenges, doing hard work, because they will know that at the end of any hard work and any challenge, there's a great reward and a great result, mashallah. And if you want to keep watching these videos, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram if you're interested. And yesterday, in the previous video, we discussed the meanings of A'udhu Billahi
Minash Shaitanir Rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And Alam nashrah laka sadrak.
Ahsantum. So if you want to learn the amazing message that these verses have for you, if you want to learn the amazing message that A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and Alam nashrah laka sadrak has for you, go back to our previous video and watch it, inshallah. Today we are going to discuss the verse number 2 and 3
of Surah Ash.
Of Surah Ash-Sharh, right? So let's just start, Muhammad Allah. We're going to be breaking it down, okay, word by word, inshallah, and then we will discuss the message that it has. Okay, so can you read the verse number 2, please?
وَوَضَعْنَا عَنْكَ وِزْرَكَ.
Ahsantum. وَوَضَعْنَا عَنْكَ وِزْرَكَ. One more time. وَوَضَعْنَا عَنْكَ وِزْرَكَ. MashaAllah. Amazing. Okay. So, you have to know before knowing the meaning of this verse that this is the continuation of the previous verse where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked a question. What did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ask in previous verse?
أَلَمْ نَشْرَحْ لَكَ صَدْرَكَ.
What is the meaning?
Question. Didn't we open your chest for you?
Ahsantum. Didn't we open your chest for you? Didn't we remove all the sad feelings and put happiness in your heart? Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَوَضَعْنَا عَنْكَ وِزْرَكَ. What does wa mean?
And
وَضَعْنَا.
Removed.
Ahsan. عَنْكَ.
From you.
وِزْرَكَ.
Your burden.
Ahsantum. So Muhammad, in this life, you have feelings and you have work. Okay? Sometimes you have negative feelings in your heart, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, who removes all those negative feelings from your heart and makes your chest open and wide so you could breathe nicely again, huh? Alright? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then in this life, you have workload, okay? Something that you have to do. Sometimes you have to do a lot of homework.
Sometimes I have to do a lot of studies.
Sometimes you have to do a lot of studies. Baba sometimes has to do a lot more things that you have to do. Baba has to do it all the time. I always have a lot of responsibility, okay, that you cannot even understand in this age. So we feel a burden on our shoulder. It's a heavy weight. So the chest gets tight and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Alam
نشرح لك صدرك.
And the shoulders get heavy. Oh my God, there's so much burden on my shoulder. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says,
وَوَضَعْنَا عَنْكَ وِزْرَكَ.
Didn't we remove from you your burden? Yes, Allah. If your help was not there, I could not do any of this work.
Yeah.
But alhamdulillah, He helps me, right? He helps you, and He helps all of you, so you could remove this heavy burden off of your shoulder and be relaxed, inshallah. Okay, now the next verse. Can you read it, please? Verse number 2.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
MashaAllah. Okay, so what is the meaning of الذي?
Which?
أنقض.
Pressed heavily.
أحسنتم. Pressed heavily. ظهرك.
Your back.
أحسنتم. Now look, we didn't practice this. I'm going to connect these two verses And you're gonna have to tell me what these two verses mean together, right? Let's see if you could do it. Take your time, it's okay. وَوَضَعْنَا عَنْكَ وِزْرَكَ الَّذِي أَنْقَضَ ظَهْرَكَ.
And removed from you your burden, which pressed heavily your back.
Santum. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking that didn't I remove the heavy burden off of your back? This heavy burden was putting so much weight on you that it was pressing your back. MashaAllah. So now in this video we learn that sometimes we have sad and negative feelings in our heart. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
removes it.
Alam nashrah laka sadrak. And sometimes we have a lot of workload on our shoulders, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
removes.
And sometimes it's so heavy that it is pressing on our
backs.
Ahsantum. Alladhi anqadha dhahrak. Right? Wow. Wonderful. Jazakumullah Khair.
Fi amanillah.